When people think of medieval power, they think of Europe, castles, kings, empires. But while Europe was struggling through famine, wars, and fragmentation, one of the most powerful empires on earth was thriving in West Africa. It was wealthy, organized, educated, and deeply connected to the global economy. This was the Mali Empire, not a myth, not a footnote, a global superpower, quietly erased from mainstream history. And today, we're going to tell its full story. Before Mali, the foundation of wealth. Long before Mali rose, West Africa was already wealthy. The region sat on vast gold deposits, major salt mines, key trade routes crossing the Sahara. Gold and salt were not luxuries, they were necessities. Gold fueled economies. Salt preserved food and sustained life. West Africa controlled both. Caravans with thousands of camels crossed the desert, connecting Africa to North Africa, the Middle East, Europe, Asia. This trade laid the foundation for Mali's rise. The rise of Sundiata Keita. The Mali Empire began with a man named Sundiata Keita. Born into adversity, Sundiata overcame physical challenges and exile to unite fragmented kingdoms. In 1235, he defeated the oppressive Soso king and established the Mali Empire. But Sundiata didn't just conquer, he organized. He introduced a centralized government, the laws protecting trade and property, systems of taxation, religious tolerance. This was not chaos, this was statecraft. How Mali controlled global trade. Mali's power came from control, not just possession. The empire dominated. Gold fields of Bambouk and Bure, salt mines of Tagaza, trade hubs like Timbuktu, Gao, and Jenne. Mali taxed trade moving in and out of its territory. Nothing passed without approval. Gold left Mali, but raw gold nuggets did not. Only gold dust was traded, allowing Mali to control supply and price. This was advanced economic strategy, centuries ahead of its time. Timbuktu, the intellectual capital. Mali was not only rich, it was educated. Timbuktu became one of the greatest learning centers in the world. Universities like Sankore attracted scholars from North Africa, the Middle East, Southern Europe. Subjects included mathematics, astronomy, medicine, law, theology, history. Books were more valuable than gold. Thousands of manuscripts still exist today, proving Mali was a civilization of knowledge, not just wealth. Mansa Musa, without the myth. Yes, Mansa Musa was wealthy, but focusing only on his riches misses the point. His famous pilgrimage to Mecca revealed something bigger. Mali's gold supply shocked global markets. Foreign powers realized Africa's economic power. Mali entered global awareness. But Mansa Musa also invested in infrastructure, education, architecture, trade expansion. He didn't waste wealth. He circulated it. Governance, law, and stability. Mali's success depended on stability. The empire had days to say provincial governors, local administrators, clear laws, organized courts. Different cultures and religions coexisted peacefully. Merchants felt safe. Scholars felt protected. Trade flourished. This stability lasted for generations. The beginning of decline. Mali didn't fall overnight. Internal conflicts, succession disputes, and pressure from rising powers weakened control. New trade routes emerged. Coastal trade shifted focus away from the Sahara. Gradually, Mali's dominance faded, but decline does not erase greatness. Why this story matters today: the Mali Empire proved something powerful. Africa was not waiting to be developed. It was already developing the world. It had economic systems, so global trade, in education, governance, the strategy. This history was not lost by accident. It was ignored because it challenged a narrative. Understanding Mali isn't about pride, it's about truth. And truth reshapes how we see the present. If this story changed how you see African history, you're not alone. Subscribe for more stories they never taught you, because Africa's past is far bigger than we were told.